I don't know. Are we just sleeping on this platform? I feel like if I asked you, what is the most popular food delivery gig app, side hustle platform, and arguably the one that pays more, a lot of us, I feel like, would say DoorDash, but don't forget about this one. I got a new driver today attempting his first ever Uber Eats shifts, a platform that I've really liked in the past as someone who just helps you make money in different side hustles, but not as much lately. What do you like better, DoorDash, Uber Eats, or are you just kind of looking at this stuff? Is driving for Uber Eats worth it right now?
I just got my first order for $3 from McDonald's. Since it's my first order on Uber Eats, I'm gonna accept it. Let's see
why. Why? You don't have to accept it just because it's their first offer they've ever sent you. Let me take a look here. $3.45. It says package. So will it be a package or will it just be food delivery? 2.6 miles. Okay. So if you're new, I teach you the dollars to mile ratio. How much am I getting paid per mile driven? It's a measure of vehicle efficiency. And then dollars to time, like just think about it as pay per hour, right? That's not trending towards the best per hour. What it's trending towards is the volume strategy. You just have to take more volume, more orders per hour to actually hit the $20 to $25 plus. That's my goal for you. Oh, see, it's McDonald's. It's not even a package.
Dang.
You'll have that a lot. It'll say package. It's not really like, it's just food delivery.
I got that order for $15, but that was gonna take me a whole hour pretty much. I'm not gonna do that order. Hopefully I get it. It
declined one. Nice. See, already he felt like he could decline one, which is pretty sweet. How bad or good was that offer? 1502. It says 45 minutes. But I mean, obviously the immediate thing that throws me off is 1502 for 12.2 miles. As soon as I see that, I'm not really going any further. Dollars to mile ratio, I want you to hit $1.75. Ideally $2 to $3 plus. So as soon as I see that, 15 for 12 miles, I'm declining that too.
Little order, 2 miles for $4, which is not too bad. I'm gonna take that.
I knew it. I knew it. Okay. I knew he was going to take that. Why? Because 407, this is what you got to know. Let me know if you'd accept these or not. If you're a subscriber, I kind of already know the answer. If not, consider subscribing. Just saying 407, 2 miles. Yes, it's like $2 a mile. Well, Mike, that's a good dollars to mile ratio, right? It's going to take 15 minutes. So it's taking a quarter of your hour. Well, that's trending towards what? 16 an hour? And you might not know this, but this is basically a base pay offer, which means the pay is so low that most likely this is just Uber Eats company contribution called base pay. It might be $1 or $2 tip with like, $3 or $2 base pay or something like that. Flat out, it's not cash flowing enough. It's not paying enough.
Got it delivered. It says only $3.07. I guess the tip is still processing. Yes. I think that's something Uber Eats does.
Correct. Uber Eats tips will settle in there. It said like basically an hour after the delivery, you'll see it pop up. I told you, if it's a $4 offer and everything seems like decent, if it's already decent, it's not excellent, it's decent. What happens if there's anything that causes problems? Wait times at the restaurant makes it worse. Not being able to find the apartment, in his case, makes it worse. Just saying.
Just picked up this order for $16. It's pretty far.
Not
worth the pay, I don't think. Today, I'm honestly just trying to stay a little busy, figure out the app, learn what I need to learn, get my status up so maybe they throw more orders at me.
Honestly, not the worst thing, because I've said this too. On your first shift, on your fifth shift, you're getting used to the app. That's kind of half your goal. Get used to the app, the screens. What if I click this? What if there's a delay? How do I mark this and that? Contacting the customer. Get used to it first. Ideally, you're going to watch some videos like this and know how to maximize your earnings. But it's okay that he's getting used to the app first.
Waited a few hours for the dinner shift to start, and now I'm out here.
Oh, so okay. That could pay off waiting a little bit later.
$11 for like, I think it was 4 miles. which is
11:09, 5 miles. Quoted to take like what, 20-some minutes? 24 minutes. There we go. I like the dollars to mile payouts. What about the dollars to time payouts? $11 for like less than half an hour. So you're already trending towards $22, or at least hopefully $20 plus an hour.
One thing about these nicer areas, I do feel a little bit awkward here. Not always, but sometimes I do feel like I get some weird looks, or people are just like, what is this fool doing here? I don't know.
You're a delivery person. Let's talk about that. I delivered in San Diego, California for 3.5 years. I'm back in my hometown, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where I started back in 2015. You're allowed to be there. You're a courier, rideshare driver, grocery shopper, whatever it is. You're doing work. You're allowed to be there. I have delivered to $1 million, Deca $1 million homes in San Diego. It's fine. You are allowed to be there.
Because they said, you want to take it to the room or leave it here? I'm like, I'm not taking it to the room, man. Might as well just leave it here.
On Uber Eats. Okay, because on Uber Eats, it will say leave a door, just like DoorDash. Or what does it say? Not leave a desk. Does it say leave a desk? I will tell you, man, that's tricky. What would you do if the front desk says, where would you like to leave it? The apartment door, I think it was at an apartment complex, or the front desk. I feel like you always want to listen to the delivery notes. If it is handed to me, you're supposed to wait. You're not supposed to just hand it to the front desk necessarily. If it says maybe deliver to door, yeah. But sometimes there's delivery notes in there where it'll say deliver to the door, but it says, please leave at front desk. I'm just trying to protect your account because I don't want any discrepancies. Think about it. That's like the only point of a discrepancy of where something could be like, all right, these are my delivery instructions, but you did this. There's that discrepancy there. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Pick it up, drive there. I'd like you to have a 1-to-1 with your payout and your tips as well. It should be like basically matching. So he's at a 2-to-1 right here. So $50.27, yet only $24.66 in tips. A 1-to-1 would look like, like 50 and 50. So what influences that? Yes, just the propensity, the frequency of customers tipping in general, but basket size as well. I've said that if the average pay from the customer is less, like it's a $10 McDonald's run or a $13 Wendy's run versus a $30, $50, $60 sushi spots, what have you, if they're tipping based on percentage, just think of that. So if you're doing all fast food, you might get less tips solely given the same thing. Like, 80% of my customers tip. On 2 different shifts, if 80% of your customers tip on both of them, you will most likely still get less pay for taking only fast food runs because of that basket size. Okay, so he's all done. About $75. We don't know, unfortunately, how many hours and how many miles. That's important. But he went out around 11 a.m., but then took a few hours until the dinner rush. So if you're new, and if you're comparing, let's say, Uber Eats to DoorDash, if you're thinking about which one you might want to start with first or which one you want to do more of, looking at this shift, first shift for this Uber Eats driver, we did see dinner rushes busier. So there's that. We saw some meager, decent offers. So there's that as well. This is exactly why you need to multi-app. And what I want you to do is drive for about a week, 10 days, whenever you're comfortable with those screens. Like I told you, get comfortable with all the screens. What do you have to do? And then add on another app. So now you can drive with 2 at the same time. You're not going to accept offers from 2 different platforms at the same time, but you're going to field requests. So DoorDash can send you requests. Uber Eats can send you requests, and then you can pick the highest paid offers. So make sure to join that waitlist on Monday for our brand new gig tool announced very, very soon. Consider subscribing if you would like me to help you make money in these different side hustles. And let me know, this first ever Uber Eats shift, would you try Uber Eats? Do you like it? Is it better than DoorDash and other gig apps?